Does it actually work as a whip? Hello, hi, and welcome back to my channel, you gorgeous people out there. If you have never seen my face before, hi, I'm Becky. It's nice to meet you, and I hope you'll stick around for a while and enjoy this video. So you might be wondering, Becky, why does your eyeshadow and your eyes, why do they look so barefaced? What is going on? Why are you showing up in front of the camera like this? And I really don't like it either. But today is a day I never thought would ever come, because I am going to review a mascara for the very first time. And I never thought this day would come because I found the perfect mascara for me, and I never thought I would ever switch, and every single time I tried out another mascara I was always disappointed. I never liked it, and this was actually the very first mascara I've ever grabbed when I was like 12 years old or whatever, and I never quit using this mascara because every single time I tried a new one, it just sucked in my opinion. But if you guys have been following my channel for a little while, you might have realized that I do have a lot of Jeffree Star products, and I am a huge fan of Jeffree Star's products, and every single product I've tried of his just have the perfect formula and I really love them. So since he has launched a mascara called F Proof now, and supposedly it's gonna last through all types of weather, through questionable activities, and it's also supposed to be sweat proof and everything, I thought I would have to give it a try, because this one, my favorite one, which is the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost by Essence, is also waterproof, and I really swear on this one. I think this is just everything. This is not sponsored or anything, I just really love this mascara. And since the new F Proof Mascara by Jeffree Star has such big claims to it, I thought I would test it out and see if they are really true. I'm going to do a side-by-side test on which mascara is going to be better. But first I'm going to unbox the new F Proof Mascara by Jeffree Star. Please don't be confused, I wasn't able to get it from Jeffree Star's website because that day I was very busy and I was out of town and I wasn't able to order it, and it was sold out on Jeffree Star's website the very next day. So I had to buy it from a website called Beautylish. So I'm just gonna open this up and going to take it out. This is really cute too. None of that is sponsored. That's just the truth. I wasn't able to get it from Jeffree Star, so I got it from this website. Okay. Now, here you can see it. I've already seen some sneak peeks on Jeffree Star's website and I was really obsessed. It's supposed to be a whip. Let me take a look at this. Oh, I love the colors for sure. So this is really matte and soft touch, and then the center is really shiny and you can see the mascara through there, which I think looks really nice, really cool. Here you see what I'm guessing is probably Jeffree Star's eyes, I don't know. And in the center of the eyes it says weatherproof, sweatproof, proof, gag proof, and cry proof. So if that actually works, that is pretty good, because my eyes tear up all the time, and I have days when I'm really tired and everything where my eyes tear throughout the entire day, and by the end of the day half of my makeup is gone. It says on here a high standard, water resistant, lift and curl volumizing formula. That's a huge claim, I hope it's true. Designed to protect your lashes from even the roughest nights. Alright, so that sounds very promising. I'm going to open this up, see what is going on the inside, and yes, I mean, it's Jeffree Star. His packaging is always so freaking stunning. You get pampered by his packaging and you like get upset or like sad whenever you try a different makeup because the packaging is never this nice. Look, it's like super soft in here. It's like a little treasure box. It's really nice. So the mascara itself is, I'm guessing it's vegan leather. Let's see, I'm taking this out here. So this, as you can see, is a whip, and supposedly it's gonna work as well. I'm going to try it out in a second. Here it says really nice, the name F proof, which I don't want to say too many times in this video for obvious reasons. There's this really sweet shiny Jeffree Star sign on here, the little star. It is very much thought put into this packaging. There are some shiny elements on the bottom of the whip, and it's made like a normal leather whip. Not that I'm super experienced with this, I'm just saying. And yeah, the packaging, it's just really nice. It feels like leather. It's matte on top and bottom with these shiny details in it. It's not only the name on the top, it's also a black shiny Jeffree Star sign. I don't know if you can see it, but this is definitely really cool. And you can also clip off and take off the whip. Okay, so now it's off. So if you don't want a whip, you only have this. But I think if it comes with a whip, we might as well leave it on, right? And now we'll try out the whip. Does it actually work as a whip? It does. Yeah, it does. Oh well. Okay, it's a mini whip if you're up for some adventurous nights and you need a mascara anyway in your purse. You will also have some adventurous details in here. Okay, well, let's just dive right in. I'm really curious about this mascara. Okay, it is a very thin wand, which I am not the biggest fan of. I'm gonna compare it to my absolute favorite mascara. So my absolute favorite mascara is the exact opposite, which is a very big wand. You know, the brush. I'm going to be fair and give both of the mascaras the same chance to perform nicely, and I'm going to curl my lashes with heat before I apply them and then put them on. So first, on my left eye, I'm going to use my usual mascara by Essence. This is the left side with my favorite mascara. Now I'm going for the right side with the F Proof Mascara. Let's see what's the real deal over here. Okay, so what I can tell already, the wand is like really elastic. The other wand that I know from my favorite mascara can't move like this. So the wand is really soft, really interesting. First impression, there's not as much on with the very first coat as there is with my favorite mascara. One thing I have to say, I can already tell, you can go in way more precisely, obviously, because it's a thinner brush. Okay. It does seem to separate the lashes really nicely from what I can see already. Okay, it does seem to dry down much quicker than my favorite one, and there isn't much of a difference for now. But I already do feel like this one, the F Proof Mascara, is way stickier, which is good, I would say, because that probably means that it stays on better on the lashes. Right now, bottom lashes as well. That is as well much easier, obviously, because the brush is thinner, so you can go in way easier. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. They do seem to be very similar by the looks of it. It does feel different, which is weird, but I have to say this eye feels much lighter. This one feels a bit more heavy and sticky but that's not a negative thing, don't get me wrong. I think that means that this one actually does stay on a little bit better. I don't know, but I'm going to show you side by side. This is the proof, and this is the Big Lashes Volume Boost. I don't know the exact name. It says Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof Mascara, Smudge Proof by Essence. So, Jeffree Star drugstore, basically. I do have to say though, the drugstore lashes do look longer. I don't know if you can tell, but if I look straight, they hit my eyebrows almost, and the ones with the proof by Jeffree Star don't. You see? But I'm not that disappointed so far. It doesn't make a huge difference to my favorite mascara, but is it better so far? No, I don't think it looks better, but it doesn't look much worse. I do think from the consistency and from the looks of it, it does look very similar. But I do have to say this one is a drugstore one, so it's way cheaper. The proof retails, I think, for $23. Now I am going to wear those mascaras for the entire day, probably around 12 hours, and see how they keep up. And by the very end, before I go to bed, I'm going to like wash my face, and all my makeup is probably going to rinse off and everything, but I'm going to see which mascara stays on better, or if they both stay on. I'm going to check that out too, so stay tuned to see the actual hardiness test of both of those waterproof mascaras. I mean, this one only says it's waterproof, and this one claims to be also sweat and tear proof, which would obviously be great. So I'm going to check in with you guys later, tell you all how much time has passed, and we're gonna see the real deal. Alright y'all, so it's about exactly 12 hours later. My makeup is looking all rough, but I really do have to say both of the mascaras have kept up as I expected, and I didn't get any prints, marks or smudges underneath my eyes, which I usually always get with not waterproof mascara, with normal mascara, which is exactly why I only use waterproof mascara. So that, I have to say, is a good thing, but also shouldn't be different with a waterproof mascara. Now, since it's already kept up with lounging around on the couch and drinking a little bit, the last test we're gonna have to put this mascara through is water resistancy. Now we just have to test if it actually stays on underwater as well. So let's check that out. Alrighty, tidy, so we're in the bathroom now, and yeah, I'm just gonna wash my face and see what happens. Let's hope for this mascara to stay on, and then it's gone through all the tests that I have for it today. Alright, let's see what this has to show us. Uh-oh, what should I say? I mean, I'm going to go back into my room and talk about what just happened. Okay, y'all, so I really have to say I am getting super disappointed now, because as you just saw, the water test was what got the proof mascara by Jeffree Star to lose this comparison. It just didn't work out. The lashes are all clumped together now, and underneath the eyes you can also see some spots of mascara, so it definitely did get broken up by the water, which, as you can see with my favorite mascara, does not have to happen and is not supposed to happen with a waterproof mascara. And this one, as I said, is not only supposed to be waterproof, it's supposed to be weatherproof, sweatproof, gagproof, cryproof, and proof, and I doubt that it is, since it can't even stand normal water. And I didn't rub on it or anything, I just really made sure to get them wet, both the same. As I said, this is the problem I always have with every new mascara I try. Like, it really doesn't matter which one I try. It's either not perfectly waterproof or it just doesn't make my lashes as big and whatever. This one, I have to say, it did look good. It did look better than most of the mascaras I've tried before, but it didn't keep up with the waterproof. So, and it also didn't look better than my favorite mascara. So what should I say? I'm still gonna have to stick with my drugstore mascara. I don't know, I just love it way more and it works way better for me. I don't know if it is just me or if anybody would have this experience with that. So while putting the Proof Mascara by Jeffree Star to the test, I found out that I cannot approve of the Proof Mascara by Jeffree Star. I'm very sorry to say that, and I actually didn't really expect to ever say that about any Jeffree Star product because I was always super stand out about every Jeffree Star product I've ever tried before. But this one is just not for you to go swimming or go into weather, as it says here, weatherproof. It's not weatherproof because if it's raining, this is gonna happen to your lashes. Anyhow, this is all I have to say now. It did pass the look test. It did look good when I first put it on. It also did pass the lounging around test and staying up all day. It was on for more than 12 hours now, but it definitely did not pass the waterproof test. So that is very sad. I am happy about the formula and everything, but I can't wear it to swim. So I hope you all enjoyed me putting the Proof Mascara by Jeffree Star to the test and comparing it to my favorite drugstore mascara. And I hope you're gonna have a great rest of your day and week. And I'll see you next Monday. Bye!